Gentlemen, how is everybody doing on today? Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, gentlemen. Yeah, we getting into it today, man. We getting into it, gentlemen. We getting into it today, man. Listen, gentlemen, we getting into the part two of what is it? Gentlemen, we are not providers. That is not your first and foremost function of today. You are not a provider first and the creator last. Say it again, gentlemen. We are not a provider first and creator last. That's not how things work. We are not a provider first and creator last. See, this is what I'm saying, gentlemen. See, I want you, gentlemen. See, this is where, once again, gentlemen, purpose. When we talk about purpose, we're talking about the creation. I told you, gentlemen, when dream or thought is manifested to something tangible, it becomes purpose, gentlemen. This is where your power comes at. You can't say you have power when you have manifested absolutely nothing. When you manifest something, that's when you have power. When you create something, when you bring something into being, gentlemen, this is when you have your power. Like I said, gentlemen, you are here. My bad. You should. You are here to create first. Create something. I told you, gentlemen, in your creation comes your provision. In your creation comes the provision. Right? Let's go straight to it, man. I'm going. Once again, gentlemen, I'm not a Christian. I'm just gonna go straight to the verse, like I did yesterday. In the beginning, God created. In the beginning, not last, gentlemen. It didn't say the last thing that God did was create. No, in the beginning, in your beginning, gentlemen, you're supposed to create something. If you're made in the image and likeness of this God-like figure right here, and the first thing he did was create, not provide. It didn't say in the beginning God provided for the heavens and the earth. It didn't say God provided the heavens and the earth. It said God did what? Created the heavens and the earth. Right? Now the earth was formless, empty. Darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering on the waters. Once again, gentlemen, God had to create something. That is his first function. You can't call yourselves a quote unquote a deity, some sort of God, if you're not creating anything. You cannot call yourself some type of deity, some type of God. I'm a God and this, that, and third. No, friend, are you creating something? Yes or no? Huh? Are you creating something? In the beginning, God created. God created. Come on. First five, listen, gentlemen, that's the first five. There's only 5 words in the beginning of the Bible. In the beginning, God created. Now let's go to this definition, gentlemen. Let's go to this definition right here. I'm gonna let you see the first video. You guys couldn't see it, but we're gonna go to this word. Where is this? Let me go to this word right here, gentlemen.
Create.
Huh?
Create.
One more time?
Create.
One more time.
Create.
Oh, create. Okay. Bring something into existence. So in the beginning, God brought the heavens and earth into existence. Gentlemen, you're here first to not provide something, but to bring something into existence. This is your first and foremost priority, gentlemen. You're a creator first. Provider is last, creator is first, gentlemen. Don't let people soup your head up. That's the problem. People want to dictate to you what you should be doing. You should be providing first. You should provide this and provide that. Okay, but like I said, we don't get to the create. What is this?
Create.
One more time.
Create.
One more time.
Create.
Create. Here goes the bywords. To bring something to existence, to generate, to produce, to design, to make. Gentlemen, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be generating something. You're supposed to be producing something. You're supposed to be designing something. You're supposed to be making something, fabricate, fashion, manufacture, build something. So once again, gentlemen, how we go to providing, and you're supposed to be manufacturing something. You're supposed to be fabricating something. You're supposed to be building something. You're supposed to be constructing something. How we skip over the creator portion and get straight to the providing, gentlemen. How does that work? You skipped right over you're generating something, you producing something, you designing something, you supposed to be making something, fabricating, fashion, manufactured, you're supposed to be building something, you're supposed to be constructing something, gentlemen, erect something, you're supposed to do something, turn out something, originate something. Gentlemen, you're supposed to originate something. How in God's name you skip over you're supposed to be an originator of something to get straight to providing something. You're supposed to originate. You're supposed to invent. Gentlemen, you're supposed to be inventing something. How we skip over the invention of something which you're originally supposed to do, because this is what God did in the beginning. He invented the heavens and the earth. He's the originator of heavens and the earth. He constructed the heavens and the earth. He manufactured, he built it, he made it, he designed it, he produced it, he generated it, he fabricated it, he developed it, he shaped it, he formed it, he molded, he forged, he concocted, he hatched, he established, he found, institute, constitute, inaugurate, launch, set up, start, organize, build up. This is what God did in the beginning, gentlemen, before heavens and earth even existed. This is what your God did. And this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But how we skip over the creation part and get straight to the providing. So people don't want you to generate. People don't want you to produce. People don't want you to design, make, fabricate, fashion, manufacture, build, construct, erect, do, turn out, originate, invent, initiate, engender, devise, frame, develop, shape. Come on, gentlemen. Here, look at these ones down here in the white. Bring into being. Bring into being. Bring into being. This is what is this?
Create.
Create. One more time.
Create.
One more time.
Create.
Oh, create. You're supposed to bring something into being. Put in place. Lay the foundation of. So, gentlemen, you're not laying the foundation of nothing, but you're going to somehow supply something. You don't lay the foundation. You don't bring something into being. You don't put in place. You don't do that. No, we're just going to go straight to supply. So you went from the God man to a tool man. Get something going, get something moving, get something working. Cause to happen as a result of one's action. Bring about, cause, give to rise, breed, generate, engender, produce, make. Make for, prompt, promote, foster, sow seeds of. So when you create, you sow the seeds, gentlemen. Stir up, whip up, inspire, enkindle, result in, be the cause of, lead. So when you create, you lead to. So you gentlemen are supposed to be, when you're creators, you're actual leaders. Oh, you're a leader when you're creator. Oh, no, but no. We don't want you to lead. We just want you to supply us something. This is what create, gentlemen, create. Create once again.
Create.
One time.
Create.
One more time.
Create.
Okay, this is what create means. Hold on. But let's do this though. Let's do this. Let's go to creator. Here we go. All right. Is this
Creator.
huh?
Creator.
Oh, they changed the voice on me. One time?
Creator.
No, one more time.
Creator.
What?
Creator.
One more time?
Creator.
Oh, creator. Okay. My bad. Let's go to creator. Okay. Let's go to creator. Okay. So we went create. We just saying we create. Same thing. A person that brings something into existence. the creator, used as a name for God. See, gentlemen, they don't want you to go back to being a God, man. That's what it is. Same thing, writer, author, composer, designer. So, gentlemen, you're not supposed to be a writer. You're not supposed to be an author, but you're supposed to be some type of supplier. Gentlemen, you're not supposed to compose something. You're not supposed to design something. Deviser, maker. You're not supposed to make anything. You're not supposed to invent anything. You're not supposed to produce something. Like I said, once again, in my creation, here comes your production. You want the, I told you, in my creating, here comes the provision. The provision is in the creation, gentlemen. Once again, gentlemen, the provision is in the creation. See, heaven and earth didn't exist. God had to create the heavens and the earth. He had to construct it. He had to design it. He had to produce it. He had to develop it. He had to generate it. He had to engineer it. He had to architect. He was the architect of it. He was the mastermind of it. Prime mover, father, mother, begetter. He was the maker, deviser. I mean, come on, gentlemen. God, God, the Almighty, the Lord, master of the universe, one's maker. See, gentlemen, this is what I'm saying, gentlemen. They don't want you to be the God, man. They want you to be a tool, man. Create. What is it?
Creator.
One more time.
Creator.
One more time.
Creator.
One more time again.
Creator.
Oh, okay. So, gentlemen, you're not supposed to bring something into existence. You're not supposed to be the author or something. You're not supposed to be the writer or something. You're not supposed to compose nothing, huh? See, gentlemen, this is how you expose your enemies, gentlemen. See, when somebody is opposed to you composing, designing, making, inventing, producing, developing, originating, initiator, instigator, when somebody's against you trying to generate something, you trying to engineer something, you trying to architect something, you trying to be the mastermind of something, prime mover, you the father or something, of course, the mother and begetter. See, they don't want you to be God. They want you to be a tool. In the beginning, God created. God brought something. God created the heavens and the earth. God brought the heavens and the earth into existence. It didn't exist until God created it. And gentlemen, if you made it once again, I'm not a Christian, so I don't, people can be like, hold up a second.
12, you taking the Bible and it's been made over so many times. How do you know the original Hebrew said what it's saying?
Yes, that's not the Torah. I'm reading from the New International Version. I get it. All I'm saying is I'm taking the first 5 words of whatever revision this is, and it's saying that God, in order to be some sort of deity, that you have to bring something into existence. This is what I'm saying. You're supposed to be a writer, gentlemen. Before you get to provider, and I'll get to provider. Let me just go through this real quick. So once again, this is what?
Creator.
Once again?
Creator.
Once again?
Creator.
Once again?
Creator.
Okay. All right. Once again, create, creator, same thing. All right. So you guys see it there? Go look it up for yourself. Let's go to provider. Here we go. Provider. All right, here we go. Is this?
Provider.
Here we go.
Provider.
Once again?
Provider.
Once again?
Provider.
Once again?
Provider.
Okay, provider. Here we go. A person or thing that provides something. Like I said, if I can create it, then there's your provision. In the beginning, there was a need. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So he had to create it. He had to design it. He had everything, heavens and the earth, God created. So when he created it, that's when the provision happened. Providing can only happen when a man is actually creating. Provision done right. Provision does not come before the creation. Creation comes before the provision. Men, you have to create in order to provide. Let's rewind that. You have to create in order to provide. When I create something, I'm bringing something into existence. When that thing is brought into the existence, then I can supply it. Then it says right here, I can provide it to you. Now, once again, what the things that I'm creating, if you don't want it, then it's just not for you. But that's not to say that the thing that I created is useless. Huh? The thing that I created, if you don't desire it, then that's your business. But not to say that the thing that I created was useless, it's just not for you. But I'm not going to go from creating something to doing what you want me to do. No, that's not how it works. See, that's what people see. This is what the society and a lot of these people want you to do, gentlemen. See, they don't want you to create. They don't want you to bring something to existence. They don't want you to be an architect. They don't want you to manufacture. They don't want you to be the author or the writer. They don't want you to do none of that stuff. They just want you to bring something. They just want you to provide something. They want you to be here, yo. They want you to supply something. They want you to be a donor. Huh? See, there's a difference between a supplier and a provider. See, in creator, it said nothing about no supplier, donor, giver, contributor. You contribute to something. Once again, you're not the mastermind of something. You just contribute. Of course, you're the source, right? But source can be, it could be, that word can be used in many different ways, right? You could be a source of something, but you don't necessarily, how can I say this? You could be the source of something. Like you have, if somebody, like say, John, you know how it is. If you gentlemen like sneakers, you like, I like sneakers. I like the Nike Vapor Max or stuff like that. Cool. You might be the source of where I got the sneaker from, but you might not be the creator of that sneaker. That's the difference between source, something, a creator and a provider, right? Mainstay. Once again, gentlemen.
Provider.
A person that provides something. What does that mean? That could be, you just provide something. Wow, I provide something, gentlemen. That's just like a tool. That's a tool. That's, once again, you're not a mastermind. You're not, you don't have authority when you're in your providing mode. See, when you're in your creator mode, that's when you go to God mode. When you're in, once again, gentlemen, it said right there, gentlemen. Once again, creator. When you want to be like God, you have to be in your creator mode.
Creator.
When you are a creator, gentlemen, when you are an author, a writer, a composer, a designer, deviser, a maker, inventor, producer, developer, originator, initiator, instigator, generator, engineer, architect, mastermind, gentlemen, this is when you go to God mode. See, gentlemen, they don't want you to go to God mode. They just want you to provide something. My bad. They don't want you to create something, gentlemen, because I'm telling you right now, because let me tell you something, gentlemen. You want to get a lot of haters in your life, gentlemen, create something. This is where your purpose, gentlemen. I keep telling you, gentlemen, your power comes in your creation. When you get in your true, once again, you get into the what?
Creator.
Say one more time.
Creator.
See, when you get into creator mode, gentlemen, you get into God mode. This is where your power comes from, gentlemen. Your power comes when you get into your creator mode, not when you come into your provider mode. Provider might be the source of something, but once again, you don't call a provider God. You don't call a provider the Almighty. You don't call a provider the Lord. You don't call a provider the master of the universe. You don't call the provider one's maker. A provider is not a provider is not a composer. Yeah, a provider might be the source of something, but the provider was not the mastermind of that. Was not the father of that. Was not the prime mover of that. Was not the generator of that. The developer. You could be the source. Cool. I can have sneakers all day, but once again, I'm not the developer of that sneaker. I'm not the originator of that sneaker. Matter of fact, the provider had to get his material from the actual creator. The creator gives the resources to the provider. Then the provider can dish whatever he wants to dish. Gentlemen, I'm just saying, gentlemen, I'm just saying, go from you're not a provider. You're a creator first. In the beginning, God created. This is what you're supposed to be doing first and foremost. Bringing something, a person that brings something into existence. That's what you're supposed to do. This is your first function. In the beginning, God created. It didn't say, once again, it did not say in the beginning, God provided. But this is what they want you to do. Keep providing something. They don't want you to create. They don't want you to be a writer, an author, composer, designer, maker, inventor, producer, developer, originator, initiator, instigator, generator. They don't want you to be an architect, a mastermind of something. They don't want you, once again, they don't want you to be God. They don't want you to be the Almighty, the Lord, the master of the universe, one's maker, the father or something, gentlemen. They don't want you to do that. They want you to be just some sort of tool. This is why all this provider nonsense. Provider. And you gentlemen sit right up there and you spit this foolishness. You spit the foolishness right out your mouth. And you wondering why you out here getting little Boyd.
Oh no!
You're getting little Boyd all day, every day, because you're not a creator. You're just a provider. Huh? So to provide. Here we go. Provide. Here we go. Make available for use of supply.
Oh no!
Provide. Here we go.
Provide.
One more time.
Provide.
One more time.
Provide.
One more time.
Provide.
Make available for use supply. So this is what you gentlemen are supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be making available for use supply. You're just a supplier, gentlemen. Equipped or supply someone with something useful or necessary. So once again, you're just a tool. Equip or supply someone with something useful or necessary. Present or yield something useful. Gentlemen, this is tool. This is a tool. Make adequate preparation for a possible event. So you don't build nothing, gentlemen. You're just some sort of whipping boy. A law said of a law enable or allow something to be done. Stipulate in a will or other legal document. Christian church historical provide to someone appoint an incumbent to be faced. Here you go, gentlemen. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is when everybody talks about this. See, gentlemen, you've been lied to. I'm telling you, gentlemen, you've been lied to. See, you thought providing was good. Nah, gentlemen, providing is actually beneath you. Right? So you went from architect to supplying something. You went from architect to giving something, to issuing something, to furnishing something. Okay, you can lay out. I mean, that's not, once again, that's the difference between laying out and being an architect. To come up with, okay. To dispense, like I said, as a worker. To bestow, impart, produce, Yield. Wow, gentlemen, you're supposed to yield. So you went from a mastermind to yielding something, right? To bring forth, so that's still creator to me. To bear, okay, deliver, donate. Gentlemen, you're supposed to donate your time, donate your resource, donate. Wow, gentlemen, hold up, slow down. Gentlemen, provide is to donate. So this is what you are, gentlemen. You're just a donator. Gentlemen, you're supposed to donate. You're supposed to contribute. You're supposed to pledge. Wow, gentlemen, you're just a donator. Don't they say a sperm donator? This is your
Provide.
this gentleman, this. So you're just a donator. You're supposed to contribute. You're not a mastermind. You're supposed to contribute. You're supposed to pledge. So once again, it's always of you giving up something. Nobody gives nothing to you. You're supposed to, and you gentlemen, this is what you gentlemen been saying all this time. You thought it was a good thing. Just provide. You're not an architect of nothing. You're supposed to donate. You're supposed to contribute. You gotta contribute. Remember, you gotta contribute to the household 50-50. I don't want to go no 50-50. You're the man. You're supposed to be the provider. You're just a donator. You're just a pledge. You're supposed to advance me. You got any spare change? Gentlemen. Spare, allocate, distribute, allot, assign, put forth, put up, profiter, present, extend, render, part with, equip, furnace. Come on, gentlemen, you just a tool, bro. You've been saying it the whole time. You just a tool. You didn't even know you were saying it. Equip, furnish, issue, supply, outfit, fit out, rig out, arm, array, attire. I said, acatre, provision, stock, purvey, accommodate. Wow, gentlemen. So you went from a mastermind to accommodating. Somehow you're winning in life. So you went from a mastermind architect, you went from Lord, you went from God, you went from all that to accommodating. So you went from the absolute head to the bottom of somebody's foot. You're supposed to bestow. You're supposed to favor, endow, present, kit out. What is this? Present, offer, afford, accord, give, add, bring, yield. Again, you're supposed to be yielding, gentlemen. You're not a god, you're just a yielder. You're supposed to contribute. You're not supposed to direct it. You know what I'm saying? That's what a creator does. He directs. He's a mastermind. The chief architect, the manufacturer. Come on, gentlemen. What are you talking about? You went from the God man to some tool man. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let's go back. Huh? Prepare something. Oh, here we go, gentlemen. You're supposed to prepare something. Like I said, gentlemen, if you create it, then, gentlemen, you can provide it. Creation comes first, provision comes later. You gentlemen, you don't prepare something, then create. That's, gentlemen, once again, here, look the bywords. Prepare. So how, if you oh my goodness, gentlemen. Gentlemen, they've done such a good number on this, gentlemen. Preparing something, right? You don't create something, you just prepare it. Somebody else creates it. They give it to you, you prepare it for somebody else. Gentlemen, you're just a tool. Prepare, allow, anticipate, arrange, plan. Come on, gentlemen, you arranger. You plan something, you cater. Oh my goodness. Gentlemen, you went from architect to catering. You went from architecture to catering. Make provision. Make preparations. Wow, gentlemen. So you're not the designer of the house. You just prepare the house for somebody else. And once again, gentlemen, this is what you've been saying. You thought you were the man because you out here making provisions and making preparations. You out here arranging and planning and anticipating, but you're not the architect. You're catering. Come on, gentlemen. This is what we've been saying. You're catering now. Like I said, gentlemen, you went from the God man to some Shih Tzu dog. Supply sufficient money. Okay, here we go. Supply sufficient money to ensure maintenance of someone. Wow. Supply sufficient money to ensure the maintenance of someone. Good God Almighty, gentlemen. This is what we've been saying about providing. You're supposed to feed someone. You're supposed to, gentlemen, come on, gentlemen. Nurture? Hold up. Huh? Gentlemen, so provider is a nurturer?
What?
Gentlemen, you supposed to nurture. But I thought nurturing was for the feminine. Oh, my bad, gentlemen. You're a nurturer now. This is what providing does, gentlemen. Supply sufficient money to ensure the maintenance of someone. Make adequate preparation for possible events. So once again, gentlemen, you went from some sort of deity to some sort of of German shepherd. You went from master architect to a feeder, a master architect to a nurturer, a master architect to a nurse, to a nourisher, to support. Wow, gentlemen. So you're not the leader of something. Now you're just the support. Wow. Well, my bad. Gentlemen, you just the support. You're not the leader of something, gentlemen. You're just the support. You just there to support something. You're not there to lead something, gentlemen. You're there to support it. You're there to nurture it. So anybody or anyone can do whatever they want to do to it. And you're supposed to sit there and you're supposed to just support it. You're supposed to maintain somebody else. You're supposed to keep them, sustain somebody. You're supposed to finance somebody else. Come on, gentlemen. The more I keep reading these words, man, you once again, you're just a Shih Tzu dog. Take care of, look after, give food to, provide board for, provide substance for, fend for, care for. Once again, there's nothing wrong with that. You suppose, that's a given. But gentlemen, you here to support. So nobody supports you. You're supporting somebody else. And you don't understand. This is the word. Once again, gentlemen, I'm not making this up. This is the word what?
Provide.
Once again.
Provide.
Once again.
Provide.
This is the word provide. Feed, nurture, nourish. Once again, gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with this stuff. I'm not saying, we're not ever supposed to do these things, but gentlemen, how you go from creating something to now you're financing it, you're sustaining it, you're keeping it, you're maintaining it, you support, you're nurturing. You plan something, you arrange, you anticipate, you allow, prepare, cater. Come on, gentlemen, we talking about we catering now. We are nourishing and we catering. But what happened to the masterminding? What happened to the architect? What happened to the God? What happened to the father of? What happened to that stuff, gentlemen? Stipulate with what is that? What's it? Stipulate in a will or legal document. Okay. Stipulate, lay down, require, order, ordain, demand, prescribe, state, set out. Okay. Gentlemen, this is what I'm saying. This is what providing is. You're supposed to supply something. You're supposed to give something. Come up with. Come on, gentlemen. What are we talking about? Come up with this and come up with dispense, bestow, impart, produce, yield. You gentlemen out here yielding, bring forth. What that goes, bring forth, has to do with the creation. Bring something into existence. Yeah, gentlemen, that's creation right there. Bring forth, what you talking about? Huh? Bestow, impart, produce, yield, deliver, donate, contribute, pledge, advance, spare, allocate, distribute, allot, assign, put forth, put up. Huh? You gentlemen supposed to supply something. Make available for use. Once again, you're supposed to make available. This is why what's this Christian church? You talking about Jehovah Jireh, right? Right, my provider. Oh, Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Right? I know I looked it up. It's, it talks about Abraham and Isaac, when God told Abraham to take Isaac and sacrifice him, and took him all the way up the mountain before he drew his knife to go stab him, and the angel stopped him, and here goes a ram in the bush, and oh yeah, you my provider, this, that, and the third. Okay. Okay. But this is what I'm saying, gentlemen. This is to see how can I say this? The same way that people treat God as some sort of Santa Claus is the same way you're being treated right now. Right? God is only there when I need to use him. I call upon God when I need to, when I need him available. Make available for you, supply. See, God is what we say in church. God is a supplier of all my needs. Right? According to, that's a Bible verse. According to his riches and glory. Okay, cool. So God, you don't care about what God got going on. Once again, you don't call God a creator. You don't say nothing about God creating. You go right to this God providing something. Just like you, gentlemen, watch this. Just like how these people treat God in the spirit is how they treat you in the natural. How they treat God in the spirit is how they treat you in the natural. You don't say nothing about God creating something. You don't mention God, nothing about creation, God doing this, God creating that. You got to skip over the Genesis. You skip over all of that and you get right to the providing. Oh, God, you supposed to supply all my needs. Why? But you guys don't talk about the creation. You don't talk about this and the things that he made. You don't talk about any of that stuff, but you get right to the provision. And this is how they do you, gentlemen. The same way they treat God in the so-called spirit is the same way they treat you in the natural. You're supposed to be available when I need to use you. When I need to use you, you are supposed to be available. I don't care what you are creating. Because think about it, gentlemen. In the beginning, God created all this stuff that God created, gentlemen. He did it what? By himself. God was by himself doing all this creation. Not saying that God didn't have a family, God didn't have a mother, father, brother, sister, friends. I don't know. Christian church, well, he's God all by himself. Okay, cool, bro. I mean, whatever. I'm not here to argue your theology and all this other stuff. People want to argue, Christians want to argue and this and the concordance and all the other stuff, whatever, man. I'm just saying God was by himself producing something. And a lot of times, gentlemen, when you are in creator or God mode, gentlemen, you are definitely going to be by yourself. I said all that to say that. When you are by yourself, like this, People only need you when they can use you. Ooh. Let's rewind that. The world we live in, people only need you when they can use you. You gentlemen been saying you want to be a provider. You want to be make available for you supply. This is who and what you gentlemen. This is what you said over yourself. And this is how people are treating you, gentlemen. Nobody cares about your creation. People only need you when they can use you. Come on, gentlemen. Understand what world you live in. Everybody gets excited when you can supply something. But you ask these people to do something, nobody's to be found. Where was God's help? Did God need help when he was creating something? Where was God's help when he was creating? Huh? Did God have help? Did God have a sister or brother? Where was his help when he was creating all this stuff? Did he have any help? Was anybody there to help him? No, he was doing it by himself. And that's how it's going to be, gentlemen. When you are creating, 9 times out of 10, you just like God, you're going to be by yourself. And only time when people are going to come to you is when they want you, is when they want to use you. See, this is what the providing stuff means, gentlemen. See, nobody's going to break these words down to you. Make available for use. Only when you're supposed to be available, basically what it's saying, you're supposed to be available. You're supposed to be made available when I need to use you. Make available for you. So you need to be made available when I need to use you. That's what a provider does. When it's time to be used, you need to be available. And you gentlemen talking about you've been a provider, all this nonsense, gentlemen, once again, gentlemen, that's a bunch of bullshit. Nobody cares about you creating, you bringing something into existence. You architect, being an architect, manufacturer, mastermind, you being a Lord, you being a God, you being a father or something, you being an author or something. No, only thing people want you to do, you need to be made available when I need to use you. You need to be ready for me to be used. Once again, like you some Shih Tzu dog. But once again, gentlemen, nobody's gonna show you this. Oh, provider, yeah. I'm the nurturer. You're man. Listen. Shut the up with all that dumb shit, man. Made available for use. You're supposed to supply something. You're not a mastermind or something. You're not an architect or something. You're not the architect. You don't create something. You don't construct something. Nah, man, you're here to supply something. You're supposed to give me something. You're supposed to issue me something. You're supposed to dispense something. You're supposed to produce something. Bring forth. Once again, that's still creation. You're supposed to deliver something. You're supposed to donate something. You're supposed to contribute. You're supposed to pledge something. Everything is about your use, gentlemen. You gentlemen gotta understand, when you gentlemen are out here, you're getting little boy that you don't even know. Your own words is absolutely destroying you. You've been talking about this provide. You had no idea what you were talking about. You thought provide was good. Oh yeah, as long as I'm a provider, yeah, man, I'm supporting my family. Huh? All these Western women talking about some provision, this and provision. Once again, they keep saying you're only thing you are is a supplier. You're a donator. You're supposed to donate. You're supposed to contribute. You're supposed to pledge. Come on, gentlemen. Spare, deliver, impart, bestow, dispense. Come on, gentlemen. Once again, gentlemen, you're just a Shih Tzu dog. Made available for use. Equip or supply someone with something useful or necessary. Equip. or supply someone with something. Gentlemen, that's a motherfucking tool. Equip or supply someone with something useful or necessary. So once again, you're not supposed to be building something. You're not supposed to be bringing something to existence. You're not supposed to be in purpose. You're here to equip me. You're here to supply me with something useful or necessary. Present or yield something useful. See, gentlemen, this is what you've been saying.
Provide.
This is what you've been saying. You need to be made available so you can be used. You're supposed once again make available for use. So, gentlemen, you're here. You were made for my availability so I can use you. You're here to supply all my needs. Just like you say in Christian church, oh, God is He's a supplier of all my needs, but you say nothing about this God's creation. You don't call no God no Jehovah architect, huh? You don't call no God no Jehovah mastermind. Oh, he's my provider, huh? The only reason why Abraham said that because he was obedient. See, Abraham was obedient. And when he went all the way up onto the mountain, he was about to sacrifice his son. Then his provision was made. But see, you guys don't do what Abraham did. So you're not obedient. You do the opposite. So you're disobedient. You do this and you do that. You do all types of. My bad. You do all types of up stuff. Right? My bad. My bad. Hit the wrong button. Once again, you do all types of up stuff. You guys are not obedient like Abraham was. At least Abraham, he took his son up to be sacrificed. Yeah, that's pretty big. You guys don't do what Abraham did. You're not going to go up to the mountain. You're not going to sacrifice this. You're not going to sacrifice that. Hell, you guys can't even be accountable. Accountability is like a curse word in today's day and age. You're not like Abraham. How you gonna say some Jehovah Jireh? You're my provider, the Lord my provider. No. You can't say the Lord's your provider. You're not obedient like Abraham was. You guys do what you want to do. Get yourself in the up situation. Then you call out the guy because now I need your help. God, can you please supply me with this? Even though I spent my last $10 in the strip club. Lord, I know I had I had my rent to pay, but I just had to go out with my girls. See, gentlemen, this is the providing that they're talking about nowadays. Ain't no Jehovah Jireh. Get that stuff out of here. You do what you want to do. Then when hits the fan, then all of a sudden somebody needs to be available so you can use them. That's the providing that's happening, gentlemen. Nobody's listening to you. Nobody's helping you create nothing. Just like God was in the beginning creating by himself, you're doing the same thing, creating by yourself. But when somebody fucks up, then all of a sudden you're supposed to be made available so you can be used. You gentlemen are supposed to be made available so you can be used. You're supposed to supply me. You're supposed to give to me. You're supposed to donate to me. You're supposed to contribute to me. This is how they treat God. The same way they treat God in the spiritual is the same way they treat you in the natural. Once again, gentlemen, you're not a provider. Creator comes before provision. Create first. And in that creation comes that provision. Once again, it's like killing two birds with one stone. Huh? Gentlemen?
Create.
Create. Bring something to existence, causing something to happen as a result of one's actions. Of an actor originate a role by playing a character for the first time. Invest someone with a new great title. Huh, gentlemen? You out here supposed to be generating. You're supposed to be producing. You're supposed to be designing. You're supposed to be making. You're supposed to be fabricating, fashioning something, manufacturing something. You're supposed to build something. You're supposed to build something. You're supposed to build something. Huh, gentlemen? You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be made so somebody can use you. You're supposed to be building something. Huh? You're supposed to be manufacturing something. You're supposed to be constructing something, erecting something, doing something, originating something, inventing, invent. So once again, you don't want to invent, but you just want to be used. My bad. You're not supposed to be you're not supposed to be inventor. You're supposed to be used. So this is why people want you to be dumb all the time. Don't go to school. Don't be smart so somebody can use you. Because you're a provider. This is what providers do. We just use you. Something to be used. Make something to be used. You're supposed to be used, man. You're not supposed to be inventing something. You're not supposed to be developing something, initiating something, framing something, forging something, molding something, forming something, shaping something, developing something, concocting something. You're not supposed to be establishing something. You're not supposed to be a founder of anything, instituting something, constituting something, huh? Launching something. You're not supposed to be setting something up. You're not supposed to be starting something, organizing something, building something up. You're not supposed to be bringing things into being, putting things into place, laying the foundation of something. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be getting used. You're here, you're made so I can use you. Huh? You're not supposed to be laying the foundation of something, bringing something forth, get something going. You're not supposed to be getting something going, gentlemen. See that dream that's in your head, gentlemen? You're not supposed to be getting that going. You're not supposed to be getting that dream moving. You're not supposed to be you're not supposed to be working that dream, get something working. See that dream, that vision, that dream that's in your head, gentlemen? You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be getting used. Huh? That's create. That's the word. Once again?
Create.
Once again?
Create.
One more time.
Create.
Okay. You're not supposed to be doing that, gentlemen. Who told you can do that? You're just here to be used. Feminism. How dare you try to shape something? How dare you try to mold something? How dare you try to forge a frame, devise, engender, initiate, invent something? You're here to be used. You're not supposed to generate and produce and design and make. You're not supposed to be building, manufacturing, constructing something. You're not supposed to be bringing the being. You're not supposed to bring things into being, put things into place, laying the foundation of something. Huh? Getting something going. Huh? You're supposed to do what I tell you to do. Because you're a provider. Gentlemen, I'm just trying to help you out, man. Creator comes first. Again, go back to creator. Once again, I'm about to shut this down. Huh? What?
Creator.
You said what?
Creator.
Once again?
Creator.
One more time.
Creator.
One more time?
Creator.
Okay. Okay. A person who brings something into existence. The creator used as a name for God. So, gentlemen, it's a lot deeper than what you're thinking, brothers. Brothers. See, when you become a creator, you're using the name for God. See, when you become, gentlemen, when you start producing, when you start creating, gentlemen, you become, your own God. Wait. Gentlemen, it's deeper than what you're thinking. When you become a creator, gentlemen, you become your own God. You become the Almighty. You become the Lord. You become the master of the universe, one's maker. You become the father, the prime mover, the generator, the engineer, the architect, the mastermind, instigator, the initiator, the originator, the developer, the producer, the inventor, the maker, the deviser, the designer, the composer, the author, the writer. Gentlemen, this is the word.
Creator.
One more time.
Creator.
One more time.
Creator.
Okay, gentlemen. So you gentlemen want to be a provider?
Huh? What?
So you went from a composer to a user. You went from God to a footstool, to a donator, to a nurturer, to a contributor. Come on, gentlemen, what are we talking about? Gentlemen, once again, I'm about to shut my mouth, man. I'm done. Gentlemen, you are not a provider. You are not a provider. You were not made so you can be available so somebody can use you. Come on. But it separate provides is make available for use. Gentlemen, you were not made so you can be available for somebody's use. So you can supply something for somebody else. Gentlemen, you are creator. You are the God. I know people.
What?
12, did you say we were God? 12, you must be Satan.
I'm just, gentlemen, I just looked at the word creator. Creator is attached to God. God is attached to creator. You gentlemen talk about you want power. That means, gentlemen, you have to be a creator. Creator is God. God is creator, gentlemen. If you're made in an image or likeness of somebody who creates, then you have to do the same thing. Not being used. You're not available so somebody can use you, gentlemen. You have to be a creator. That's where your power is. That's where your purpose is. That's where your freedom. That's where your bag is. Gentlemen, everything is in your creation. I'm trying to help you, gentlemen. I'm trying to help you. See, I have to really break the words down to you. I had to break it down to you, gentlemen. I just want you to be free. But freedom comes through your creation. The bag, prosperity, you guys talking about wealth and the bag, this and the third, it comes through your creation. You being a creator, that's where the power is, that's where the money is, that's where your freedom is. It's in your God, man. See, John, when you go back to being a God, aka a creator, gentlemen, can nobody use you. When you are the creator, gentlemen, can nobody use you? I want you, gentlemen, to create and architect and construct and lay out. Gentlemen, look at the words. I looked up, man, quite a few definitions. Go look all them words up. Provider and provide and create and creator. Gentlemen, look all these words up. Look these 4 words up. And see which one you fit in. You've been talking about you're a provider. Once again, gentlemen, you were just a supply. Make available for use. This is who you are when you call yourself a provider. You're made to be available for someone else's use. And you gentlemen thought that was a good thing. You thought that was, yeah, man, that's what we're here for. No, sir. You are a creator first. You are the God man first, gentlemen. I'm trying to put the power back into your hands. But if you want to be a provider, you just want to be used up, used down, used all around, that's your business. I'm just trying to put things into perspective. If you guys subscribe to once again, the King James or the Was it the NIV version? I don't know, gentlemen. I'll just use the first 5 words. In the beginning, God created. Hold on, yeah. In the beginning, God created. Actually, it's the first 4 words, right? In the beginning, yeah, God created. That's 5. In the beginning, God created. He constructed. He did. Yeah, gentlemen. He's the architect. He didn't provide a heaven. He didn't provide a heaven. He didn't provide for the heavens and the earth. He created it. Gentlemen, I just want you to get back into God mode. I want you to be the dictator and not the dictated. I don't want you to be somebody's lapdog. You were not made to be available for somebody else's use. Gentlemen, you have purpose, but your purpose is in your creation. When you get into your creator mode, then you get into purpose. Let's rewind that. Hold up a second. When you gentlemen get into creator mode, then you get into your purpose. Now you get into to taking something from here. Now you're being just like God. You're taking something from here, you're manifesting something. Now it's tangible. Now it's become purpose now. Gentlemen, I just want you to get back into your God mode. I don't want you to keep going into tool mode. I want you to get back into your God mode. But you gentlemen going to have to create something. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, man, that is my show for today. Give yourself a hand. All right. I'm gonna get my buttons together. I'm gonna get them together. And if you're watching this on, I'm probably gonna put this on both of my platforms. My like, share, and subscribe. Once again, if you guys watching this on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this on the 1247, the Great One channel. If you're watching this on Father, my podcast of Starting Over Father with the Dream podcast, man, please like, share, and subscribe to both of my channels. If you're watching this on Anchor or Spotify, please subscribe. You guys see down there, please donate to my channel. I'm just gonna make this thing bigger and better. Gentlemen, I just want, once again, gentlemen, I want you gentlemen to be in power. I want you to go back to the God, man. It has nothing to do with melanin or the race or nothing like that. I just want you to go back to being the creator. I want you to go back to being the God of your life, the head of your life. God, head, get, same thing. I want you to go back to God mode, gentlemen. I don't want you to go back into being a provider. I want you to go back into being a God, being that creator. Once again, this is not blasphemy. This is, gentlemen, I want them to put the power back into your hands, gentlemen. Not just being used up and used all around. Once again, you let here and let there. Somebody's leading you, but you're not creating nothing. Yeah, gentlemen, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. Anyways, here's my merchandise. Come by. I'll do up some more stuff. I am gonna be putting this one up there. Yay. I put it up there today. I'll throw it up there today, man. I put some new stuff up there today, man. Come by, show you boys some love. The merchandise. www.1247clothingcompany.org. Come check me out. Gentlemen, once again, gentlemen, it's time to get back into your God, man. It's time to get back to the God, man. It's time to get back into God mode. It's time to be a creator and not somebody just using you. Once again, you are a creator, not a provider. Have a good one. Peace.